While Ayrus EPI is an excellent LED-based fluorescent microscope, we should really regard it as a comprehensive solution for fluorescence and for autoimmune diagnostics. Till about 3 or 4 years back, all fluorescent microscopes were using the mercury lamp. This had several disadvantages. First, it was a complicated piece of microscope equipment having multiple parts and took a lot of space. Additionally, not only was a microscope expensive, it had very high running costs because the mercury lamps were very expensive and had to be changed every few hours. So not only did you spend money on the microscope, you spent a lot of money in maintaining the microscope and running it. And you required trained manpower because it required a certain amount of training on how to take care of the microscope because it was quite sensitive. Most of these problems are now addressed with the LED based fluorescent microscope Ayrus EPI. So Ayrus EPI is our new microscope which is for fluorescence and it uses LED as a light source. That means we don't have any mercury lamps and the mercury lamp is replaced with LEDs. LEDs are light emitting diodes which have a long life and many advantages that we will cover in the upcoming slides. Basically, LED based fluorescent microscopes have four major advantages over mercury lamp. First, for a microscope like Ayrus EPI, the cost of ownership is very low. This is because even if the microscope itself is slightly expensive than mercury lamp based fluorescent microscopes, it has almost zero running costs. On the other hand, mercury lamps have a life of about 100 hours and every 100 hours of use you will change these lamps. One lamp will cost you at least $500 to $600 or 30 to 35,000 rupees. So basically every 100 hours of use you are changing the mercury lamp. So this means that if you're using an LED which has a life of about 30,000 hours, you will never pay money for servicing and for replacing these lamps every 100 hours. This is a massive advantage and the reason why today these microscopes have a very low running cost compared to the mercury based microscopes. Another advantage is convenience. Typically, mercury lamps have a life of about 100 hours and they take almost 20 minutes to start up. That means once you switch on the mercury lamp, you wait. You wait for about 10 minutes so that the lamp reaches its peak intensity. Then when you want to switch it off, again the lamp takes about 20 minutes to cool down because it's a very hot source of light. On the other hand, the LED based microscopes like Ayrus EPIs, you can just switch on, switch off like a normal lamp. Doesn't take more than 0.1 of a second. So it's quite convenient. Another advantage of Ayrus EPI over mercury lamp based microscopes is the quality. A mercury lamp has a very good intensity at the beginning of the life, so it will be very bright when it's a new lamp, and as the lamp becomes older, the intensity of light reduces. We know this, that in a mercury lamp it is possible that a low positive sample which is reported as positive in a new lamp can be reported as negative on a lamp which is 80-100 hours of use. So therefore the quality of LED which has a same level of fluorescence across the life is much better and people can report more confidently on an LED based microscope Ayrus EPI. The last advantage which Ayrus EPI has over the mercury lamp based microscope is that there is reduced photo bleaching. Photo bleaching means that once you are having a look on the slides under the microscope, basically within a few seconds the fluorescence goes to zero level. This is because the mercury lamp produces very hot light, and this heat reduces the fluorescence dramatically. This does not happen in LED, and you can view the slides for a much longer amount of time compared to mercury lamp. So once again, LED has lower cost of ownership, produces better quality of results, and is clearly more convenient to use than the mercury lamps. So in addition to being an excellent fluorescent microscope and a comprehensive solution with LED advantage, Aries EPI has certain other advantages. First, it's a research quality microscope which can be used both for fluorescence and also the general bright field applications. Second, we have validated this microscope for a variety of applications, and customers are already using it for autoimmune diagnostics, tuberculosis, skin and kidney pathology, and many other FITC based applications. One of the huge advantages of this particular microscope is that the 40x objective, which is the main objective for all fluorescence application, is a floor plan objective. This is a very expensive and very superior objective compared to the standard plan objectives available for on most microscopes. So a 40x floor plan has a huge advantage because it can read fluorescence better. You can even see low fluorescence quite well. The images are sharper. So this is one big advantage that our microscope brings in compared to competition. The other objectives 4x, 10x and 100x are infinity corrected plan achromatic objectives, the industry standard. In the standard specification, the Aries EPI comes with blue and green filters pre-installed, and if a user wants, we can upgrade it to two more colors, which includes violet and ultraviolet. The same microscope works also on the bright field applications. There are multiple options available for upgradation, including live imaging and photography options. We have a special frosted glass which can help you in adjusting the fluorescence intensity. It's quite convenient to use because we have a fine finger based focusing along with a large mechanical stage. This stage is big enough to hold two slides simultaneously. This is not possible on most other microscopes. And we also have a live imaging solution whereby what you see under the microscope you can also see on a laptop, on a computer, on a monitor using a 5 megapixel camera which we can install on the analyzer. So in addition to being a great LED based microscope, we must look at Aries EPI as a comprehensive solution which includes the best fluorescence microscope available in the market in its class. It's clearly having better specifications than other microscopes for fluorescence available from established players like Olympus, Zeiss, Nikon. Aries EPI is clearly better. Second, not only do we offer an excellent LED based microscope, we also offer excellent reagents based on IFA, ELISA and LIA, which are the very best available worldwide. But the most important thing that we bring on the table as a part of the Aries EPI comprehensive solution is training. IFA is not something that you can simply put in a machine and get a result. It requires a pathologist or a microbiologist or a trained histopathologist to look under the microscope and try to interpret what they are seeing. This kind of training is not available in most of the universities and institutes. Metzosozone, as a part of the Aries EPI package, offers comprehensive on-site or off-site training for immunofluorescence, including interpretation of patterns for ANA, DNA, ANCA, tissues, etc. So you get a microscope, you get kits, and most importantly, you get comprehensive on-site training on how to run these assays and how to interpret the results of these assays. We also provide technology support if you would like on the ELISA and the LIA and automation options for all these techniques. We have an FITC-QC slide which can be used for validation if you would like to accredit these assays for NABL, CAP, etc. Another very useful thing that we offer is complementary testing of discrepant samples, which means if a lab using Ayrus EPI has a problem in one of the samples, it cannot interpret it properly, or the results are coming against the expected values, such samples or slides can be shipped to our head office at Delhi, and we will rerun and report them without any cost. We also provide post-sales application support. Users of Ares EPI have access to our sample bank, pattern atlases, scientific publication, books. A lot of scientific material is available for such users without any charges. And we also offer quality controls and international quality assurance programs and training programs for customers using Ares EPI. So that's the reason we say it is not just an excellent LED based immunofluorescence solution or a microscope, it's a comprehensive autoimmune diagnostic solution. So this solution can be offered to all the A and A plus large labs in your region, because autoimmune testing is generally performed at large and very large labs. They would be very keen on having this solution because most likely they are not having a fluorescent microscope right now, and you can help them start autoimmune diagnostics based on fluorescence. The second and an equally big opportunity lies in medical colleges. The Medical Council of India (MCI) guidelines recommend and require every medical college to have a fluorescent microscope. Many of them do not have, and therefore an opportunity arises for them to start doing autoimmune testing by taking an Ares EPI autoimmune solution. We can also target large centralized labs like SRL, LAL, Metropolis, etc. We can target kidney hospitals because many autoimmune diseases, or I would say most autoimmune diseases, have associated kidney problems, and nephrologists and kidney specialists regularly recommend autoimmune testing. We can target labs doing special tests. There are always a few labs that like to operate in a niche segment offering high-end tests, and this could be a prospective customer for Ares EPI. And finally, private hospitals having more than 200 beds or large hospitals can also be targeted for starting fluorescence practice. So go ahead, sell this product confidently. It is an excellent product with almost no competition, and we as a team are very well placed at handling such customers and helping you close such orders. If you need any help, please feel free to reach the regionally located autoimmune diagnostic specialist or the product manager for this range.